strutting onto the pitch with that legendary Real Madrid number 5, rocking those snazzy Adidas Predators, and no, we're not rehashing a 90s football magazine, we're talking about Jude Bellingham. That's right, not the maestro Zidane, but the new midfield sensation who's making waves bigger than a belly flop at a pool party. And here's our bold claim. Jude Bellingham could very well dance past Zinedine Zidane's legacy. Yep, you heard it here first. So, before you start pelting us with virtual tomatoes, give us a minute to dive into Bellingham's journey in the beautiful game. Spoiler alert, it's as thrilling as a double overtime final. Born under the summer sun of June 29, 2003 in the quaint market town of Stourbridge, England, Jude Bellingham entered the world with a football destiny. As the older sibling in a duo of future sports enthusiasts, Jude's story begins with his parents, Mark and Denise Bellingham. Picture this, his dad, Mark, not just a policeman, but a goal-scoring legend in the shadowy realms of non-league football. We're talking about a staggering 700 goals in 900 games. Basically, Pele's long-lost English cousin. But where did Jude get his knack for netting goals? Clearly, the apple didn't fall far from the tree, except Mark's apple never quite rolled into the professional football orchard. But hey, every superhero needs an origin story, right? Little Jude, fueled by his dad's tales and turf triumphs, fell head over cleats for football. His mission? To pick up where Dad left off and stamp the Bellingham name in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Cue the dramatic training montage. Fast forward to Jude's school days at Priory School in Edgbaston, Birmingham. His dad, playing the role of the world's most enthusiastic agent, signs up 8-year-old Jude with Birmingham City under 18. Talk about a childhood dream come true. Jude was a Birmingham fan since the ripe old age of 6. Describing Jude as a standout in his youth teams is like saying chocolate is kind of tasty. A massive understatement. He was a football wunderkind, making other players look like they were playing a different sport. By the time he was strutting his stuff at 14 and 15, he was already playing with the under-18 and under-23 squads. His recipe? A blend of physical prowess, unmatched fitness, and work ethic that made him a youth ranks rock star. Then in July 2019, as a young prodigy of just 16 years and 38 days, meanwhile, most of us at 16 were mastering the art of being professional FIFA gamers on our consoles, Jude clinched a 2-year scholarship with Birmingham City. Just like that, he turned his dad's dream and his own into a reality, stepping into the world of professional football. Talk about making an entrance! Jude didn't just tiptoe onto the pitch for Birmingham City, he burst onto it like a firework on New Year's Eve. Scoring 2 goals in his first 2 games, he wasn't just playing the game, he was rewriting the rules for rookies. Ending the 2019-2020 season with 41 appearances, 4 goals and 2 assists, Jude was more than just a promising talent, he was a one-man highlight reel. And who wouldn't notice such a spectacle? Big clubs were lining up like kids at a candy store, and Jude was the newest, shiniest trait. Among the admirers was Manchester United, eager to add this wonder kid to their ranks. They even rolled out the red carpet, with Sir Alex Ferguson himself giving Jude a grand tour. Ole Solskjaer, the United manager at the time, was practically drooling over the prospect of signing Jude, declaring him a perfect fit for the Red Devils. But Jude, playing it cooler than a cucumber in a freezer, had other plans. Looking at Manchester United's turbulent times, we can't help but think Jude might have dodged a bullet there. Remember Jadon Sancho's leap of faith, leaving the Premier League for Dortmund and turning into a football sensation? Jude took a page out of Sancho's playbook. When Dortmund came calling, he didn't just answer, he practically sprinted to the Bundesliga, convinced that the yellow and black stripes were his ticket to football superstardom. And guess what? He nailed it! On July 23, 2020, Jude made headlines by joining Borussia Dortmund for a cool 30 million euros, becoming the priciest 17-year-old in football history. But before we jet off to Germany, let's tip our hats to how Birmingham City honored him. Clubs' retiring numbers is like Hollywood stars getting their handprints on the Walk of Fame. Milan did it for Maldini, Napoli for Maradona, Ajax for Cruyff, Birmingham City, they retired Jude's number 22 jersey as he bid farewell to the club. The boy was already a legend at the age of 17. Jude Bellingham didn't just step into Dortmund, he exploded onto the scene like a football supernova. In his debut, he not only scored against Duisburg in the German Cup, but also snagged the title of Dortmund's youngest ever goal scorer. Talk about making an entrance! And just when you thought he'd take a breather, 5 days later, he's dishing out his first Bundesliga assist like it's a piece of cake. Next up, Jude decides to casually break Phil Foden's record as the youngest Englishman to start in a Champions League game. If that doesn't have you picking your jaw up off the floor, check your pulse. Fast forward to November 2020 and the plot thickens. With James Ward-Prowse and Trent Alexander-Arnold out of the picture, England's manager Gareth Southgate rolls the dice on Jude. Result? At the tender age of 17 years and 136 days, he's strutting onto the field against Ireland, becoming England's third youngest full international. Only Theo Walcott and Wayne Rooney were younger when they donned the England jersey. Jude wrapped up his debut season in Germany like a boss. 46 appearances, 4 goals, and 4 assists. If this isn't a textbook example of a meteoric rise, what is? But wait, there's more. Post his first German campaign, Jude gets the call for the 2020 Euros. Thanks COVID for the 2021 schedule. England makes it to the finals only to lose to Italy in a nail-biting penalty shootout. And our man Jude, he played a total of 55 minutes. Somewhere Southgate might still be kicking himself for not giving Jude more field time. Undeterred, Jude's saga of awesomeness continues. His second season with Dortmund, even more epic. We're talking 44 games, 6 goals, and a whopping 14 assists. And just when you think Jude's hit his peak, he laughs and climbs higher. In the 2022-23 season, he's not just good, he's Dortmund's MVP. 14 goals and 7 assists in 42 games. For a midfielder, that's not just impressive, it's out of this world. His rocketing performances didn't just turn heads, they earned him a starring role in Southgate's lineup for the 2022 Qatar World Cup. There, he wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature, scoring against Iran and setting up a goal against Senegal. Jude Bellingham, ladies and gentlemen, redefining what it means to be a midfield maestro. As the 2022-23 season neared its climax, Jude Bellingham was on the cusp of leading Dortmund to their first league title in 9 years. The script was almost perfect until fate threw a wrench in the works. A knee injury benched Jude for the nail-biting finale against Mainz. In a twist fit for a sports drama, Dortmund drew 2-2, and Bayern Munich snatched the title away. Talk about a roller coaster of emotions. Now, fasten your seatbelts for the summer transfer saga. Hold on, there was no saga. Did anyone really think that Real Madrid would sit back and twiddle their thumbs, waiting for the transfer window to open? With heavyweights like Manchester United, City, Chelsea, and Liverpool lurking around Jude? Not a chance. Los Merengues don't play that game. They struck a deal with Dortmund back in April, and by June 2023, Florentino Perez had wrapped up the move with a neat little bow, snagging Jude for 103 million euros plus 30 million euros in add-ons. Real Madrid saw it as snagging the deal of the century. But now, the million-dollar question. Is Jude Bellingham the next Zidane? To find out, let's dive into his current season. Everyone expected Jude to be the midfield maestro, the dynamo driving the team forward. But Carlo Ancelotti, the master tactician, had other plans. Plans so ingenious, they'd make a chess grandmaster nod in approval. After Benzema's exit and with 33-year-old Joselu as the only number 9 at the club, Ancelotti shook things up at Real Madrid. Goodbye, familiar 4-3-3. Hello, daring 4-3-1-2 diamond formation. With Tchouaméni anchoring the defense, Camavinga and Valverde on the flanks, Jude was crowned the number 10, the tip of the midfield spear. His role? A free-roaming midfield maestro, orchestrating the play, aiding in the build-up, and, most crucially, making those incisive defense-splitting runs. And boy, did Jude showcase this new role. In a friendly against Manchester United, he pulled off a run so sleek, so sharp, that he breezed past defenders, went one-on-one with the keeper, and scored a stunner. If there were any doubts about his fit in this new role, that moment erased them all. Jude Bellingham at Real Madrid, a new chapter, a new role, and possibly a new legend in the making. Jude Bellingham's scorching start in Spain wasn't just hot, it was volcanic. 5 goals and an assist in his first 4 La Liga games. That's Cristiano Ronaldo territory, folks. And remember, Jude is a midfielder, not a forward or a winger. But hold your horses, the stats parade isn't over yet. Fast forward to 16 games into the season and Jude's racked up 15 goals and 4 assists across all competitions. Doubt it? Go ahead, fact check us. And these aren't just any goals, they're game changers. Of his 11 league goals, 8 have been critical, either drawing Real Madrid level or snagging the lead. Need evidence? Check out his last-minute header against Getafe, or even better, watch him single-handedly dismantle Barcelona in the El Clasico, securing a crucial victory. But wait, there's more. Think Jude's magic is confined to La Liga? Think again. Real Madrid is dominating their UCL group, largely thanks to Jude's 4 goals contributing to 12 vital points. He's been the hero against Union Berlin, turned the tides against Napoli, and dazzled against Braga. And let's not forget his goal and assist in the rematch with Napoli. Jude isn't just playing well, he's playing like a man on a mission. So, why the comparisons to Zidane? Sure, there are the surface similarities, playing midfield, donning the iconic number 5, and those Adidas Predators that hark back to Zizou's glory days. But some argue that Zidane is in a league of his own, unreachable, untouchable. We beg to differ. To truly grasp the depth of this comparison, you can't just look at positions, numbers, or boots. You need to observe Jude's artistry in midfield, the way he navigates the pitch, his vision, his tactical intelligence. It's like watching a maestro conduct an orchestra. The grace, the finesse, the control. It's not just football, it's poetry in motion. And that, my friends, is where the real comparison with Zidane lies. At just 20, Jude Bellingham is redefining what it means to be a complete midfielder. His ball handling skills are a sight to behold. It's like the ball is glued to his feet. And for someone his height, his agility is astonishing. He's not just playing football, he's performing a ballet with pirouettes that would make Zidane himself stand up and applaud. Catching Jude is like trying to catch a shadow. Good luck with that. Now, let's talk creativity. Some might say Zizou was the master creator. Fair point, but have you seen Jude's Trivela assist against Napoli? This kid is just 20 years old and already pulling rabbits out of hats like a seasoned magician. Just wait and see. As his arsenal expands, those creative numbers are going to skyrocket, and you'll be left awestruck. Jude in Real Madrid's legendary number 5 isn't just filling Zidane's shoes, he's crafting his own legend. His goal celebration, standing tall, arms raised in triumph, is fast becoming his signature move as he ascends the ranks of Spanish football. And for those of you comparing him to Paul Pogba, let's set the record straight. Jude is already leagues ahead of him. That's why the comparisons with Zidane are flying in. He's got the dribbles, the deep play linking, the ball control, the physicality, and now he's even becoming a goal poacher. The complete midfielder? More like the midfield maestro. And let's be honest, 100 million euros for this kind of talent? That's not just a bargain, it's a steal. So, what's your take? Is Jude Bellingham set to conquer La Liga and etch his name in Real Madrid's Hall of Fame? Will he fly even higher than icons like Zizou? Or are we getting ahead of ourselves with this 20-year-old prodigy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more top-notch football content. Stay tuned and keep the football passion burning.